We in the building. Still setting up a little bit. You ready?
I'm ready. You ready?
Set your phone up? Nigga, I'll stay right here.
Oh. Stay ready. You never got it ready.
Stay ready.
Stay trapped.
Stay trapped. What's up, bro?
Good morning. I just sent it to you. That was fast. Hey, y'all.
Quick, huh?
Alright.
You ready?
That's all the regulars that be in there.
Yeah,
I think I tagged everybody.
They gonna come in.
Wait.
Are you checking your teeth on the camera?
Sure is. I have lipstick on my teeth.
Oh, man.
You ain't tell me nothing.
I ain't see it.
You ain't tell me nothing.
What's up, world? It's your boy YFB, your favorite couple podcast.
I'm mad.
Got this young lady on my left.
I'm mad you didn't tell me, bro. I'm really
No,
mad.
I didn't see it, bro.
About to hand me
Unique
on the whole
is her
podcast with lipstick on my
name.
teeth.
No.
Alright.
We talking.
Get to it.
We talking joint accounts tonight.
Joint.
Bringing all that cash flow together and seeing if feelings really don't take over that shit.
If what? Feelings don't take over?
Yeah, feelings
what
don't
feelings?
take over. Feelings of being responsible for everything that's in that account and hoping that you can trust the person you with without going in there.
So you gonna get a joint account with somebody you don't trust?
No.
You gotta trust them to get a joint account, right?
Yeah, you gotta trust them, but that shit come with a lot of trust. Like,
you gotta have a lot of trust
like,
to get to. Come on now.
that's some serious.
Even go to the bank, to even think about going to the bank,
more,
you gotta have trust, right?
Hell yeah, but I'm saying that come with more commitment than somebody.
Sandra said, "Don't do it."
Look, and that's somebody that work in the banking system.
Don't do it.
She's saying, "Don't do it."
Reconsider. My
But
shit's too far back. There we go.
If you in a relationship with somebody and y'all get to that point to where that question will come up. That question will come up, and
usually it come up once you get married. Usually, once you get married, then that's when y'all want to do joint accounts because y'all think y'all won. So y'all think y'all need to put everything together. That's usually when it happens.
But who usually bring that?
It usually doesn't.
That question
it usually
up.
doesn't come up when you're just in a relationship with somebody. You know what I'm saying?
But who usually bring it up?
It's usually the female. Usually.
And see, that's why I wanted to talk about this because I need an understanding as a male because I need y'all to educate me on certain things when it comes to this topic. Because this is a real sensitive topic for a lot of men. And a lot of men, they'll let you move in with them. They'll give you a key to the house. They'll give you a lot of shit. They'll take you shopping, but
listen,
putting your name on that account and giving you access to that account is something serious, though.
The only thing that's serious to men is their phone. You can get a joint account before you get their phone information. Yes, you can.
I don't agree with that. So.
Yeah, you do. You give everything, anything.
Nah.
Bank account, they'll buy you a house.
You ain't getting
they'll buy you a new car.
But
Pardon us.
right.
Your thing's supposed to be on mute though.
I thought it was on mute.
Lord have mercy, y'all. They give you everything in the world before they say, "Come on, let's go get a joint account." That's why we be the ones asking for it. Let's put our money together so when we do decide to go on vacation, we'll have a little money set aside. That way we don't have to come out of our pocket right then and there. You know?
Yeah, as long as both of us put in this account to set aside.
And if both of us not.
Then what's the purpose of the account? If both of us not putting it to the account, What's the purpose of the account?
I'm jointly taking your money.
Facts. We not joining together when we putting these goddamn deposits in, but we joining together when we doing the withdrawals.
That's
like,
right. That's how it
that
goes.
shit don't
That's
work.
how life goes, you know?
That shit don't work.
Everybody don't put into the pot.
We both gotta put into the pot to make it work.
Oh, okay.
Cause it don't make.
That's the only thing. That's the only way
But
it can work. But what if
let
a
me
significant?
get, hold on, let me get back
go
to
ahead.
my initial. Why do women want a joint account that bad?
Just don't know you flicking stuff all in my face.
Yeah, like I ain't know.
This is PG-13.
yeah, like I ain't never. No.
No.
Okay. But yeah, why? So why the? Soon as you get married, y'all looking to bring it all together. We need a joint account. Why is that a real concern?
It's not soon as you get together.
Damn near. Like
What's
soon.
that?
What after the reception?
After this.
The next day.
I don't know about all that. But the question does come up, like once you get married, only because there are things that we do together. We live together, so we have to pay bills together. We vacation together, so that way, when we have to pay all these bills, we putting our money into one account. That way, you paying the phone bill this month, or I'm paying the phone bill this month. You paying the light bill this month, or I'm paying the light bill this month. We can do all of that together.
That's the real reason right there.
Janae said we nosy.
Janae said women are nosy.
She didn't say women, she just said we.
We stand for women everywhere. That's what the WE stands for. Women everywhere. We knows it. But, and that's how a lot of men feel, is that y'all only want a joint account is to see exactly how he moving and where the money is going.
But okay, so when I think about joint accounts, I think about you have your own account, I have my own account, and then we get one together.
Facts. That's how it's supposed to be.
Okay.
But
I was not like that.
nah, I was
We
not
got
like
a
that.
joint account under some other circumstances.
Right. But
yeah, but I think you brought this topic up because of that.
nah, I ain't bring it up because of
Hot
that.
to wine, because I be in there, I'm gonna check it.
Yeah, you be checking that bitch like it's the clock.
Sure do.
Like you set an alarm on that bitch. I be like, man, you know, the bill that bitch come out today. Oh, I know it came out already.
Sure did.
That's how you be hitting me up.
Sure did.
But a lot of dudes feel like that it takes a lot to be able to do that with the female that they deal with.
It does, but it also takes a lot to get married. So if you marrying me, why we can't get a joint account?
Why we cannot?
Why you drinking like it's
Why
coffee?
we can't? That bitch hitting like coffee. That bitch hitting you right here.
No, it's not.
But why do we need a joint account?
I just told you why.
But
So
if
when
we
when
before
we pool our money
got
together, we pay all these bills.
so before we got married, right?
Yeah.
We didn't have a joint account.
I mean, we could have got one then if we was paying bills together.
You can still pay bills. You got to pay that bitch out of your account, and I pay this one out of my account. It don't have to be out of that single account. Nothing to say. If we was paying this shit the same way before we got married, we could pay that shit the same way after we got married.
Why?
Huh?
Why? Why you putting too much stress on yourself?
See? Peter said, no,
Yeah.
don't do it. Cause dog, like that should be something serious because and then that should have caused conflict where you don't even need conflict.
How is it gonna cause conflict if both of us put money in there?
So both of us put money in there,
And
right?
if it's a joint account, we gotta call one another.
Exactly.
When
Do you
we
want to
need
do that
spend.
as a grown woman?
I gotta call when I want to spend out your account anyway.
Because it's a joint account.
No, when
if
I'm
it was
good.
your account, you wouldn't call me and ask me shit. You wouldn't call me and ask me a goddamn thing.
I'm saying
I just come home and
if you
had like
money,
shit from Amazon on the front porch.
If you're spending money for something that's not for the house, for the children, for vacation, for the bills, then you don't need to be spending money out of our joint account. You spend your own money. The money that we put together is supposed to be spent on stuff that we need.
Right, but I'm saying.
So when I say you have to call, that's when you have to call and check in. When you need extra money, because you done spent all your money on.
And then you gotta call
on we, not
we.
you. I'm saying people, me, you know.
So since
no,
you were on there,
no, it's not him.
Weed.
That's most. You probably the only person I know that don't smoke, Sean.
I'm not the only person.
You're probably the only one I know.
Not the only.
Yeah,
you
probably.
gotta know somebody.
The only male I know that does not smoke weed.
Dog.
Besides the old folk in my family. And they used to fucking smoke weed. So.
That boy is stupid. That boy seems like the commercial said. Huh? This is my money and I want it. Nah.
Y'all petty.
I'm saying, like.
What you saying?
So, what if you was to buy something?
Yeah, I still gotta call you.
Huh?
I gotta call and check in. Look. I
But
ran out of money in my account.
What if you can't get in touch with me? I'm working. You can't get in my phone. I mean, you can't get to me. And
I talk to you. I talk to you and I see you.
And you like, fuck it. I'm just gonna spend it.
I'm gonna spend it.
And now I'm like, what you spending money out the account for? I get an alert once I go back to my phone.
Yeah, but you also got that text message, and that's gonna tell you this is what I'm spending.
And I'm like, that's not what the shit for.
I don't give a damn.
See what I'm saying? That's the conflict right there.
I spent it.
That's the unnecessary conflict right there. I spent the money. You better spend that bitch back into the account. But that's thought the unnecessary conflict right there.
Does it?
Yeah, because if you have your own, I have my own.
Yeah.
The girl said, "Call Jesus."
Nigga said, "Try Jesus."
Try Jesus.
Don't try me.
Don't try me.
But yeah, bro, that shit tough to be able to open up your livelihood, especially as a man. Cause we work our ass off. That money going to a certain spot. Now we gotta check with you every time we spend the money we worked our ass off for. Oh, get off your phone.
Why you minding my business?
Cause you.
This my account. This is not a joint account.
Your phone. Shit. You're supposed to be speaking to the people.
I'm speaking to the. You was talking.
Behalf
you was
of
talking.
Why women want to
jump
jump in our shit.
And what shit? No, this is our shit together. We not jumping in y'all's. We doing this together. This is something we go to the bank and do together. Look, we married.
We can walk to the bank together and you fill out your slip.
No.
I fill out my slip. You insert your card for your account. I insert my card for my account.
Why you don't want to share your money? You that stingy?
I'm sharing my money. I just don't want not to be in control of my money.
You only want to spend your money on what you want to spend your money on. You stingy.
That's facts though. Everybody just want to spend the money that they want to spend it on. So you want to spend your money on something that you don't want shit to do with? Huh?
I do it all the time. It's called spending money on the kids.
You know it's called spending money on bills. I'd rather spend money on the kids than bills.
That too, shit.
Motherfuckers, I don't never like giving them no money, man. Shit.
Mind your business.
Huh?
Why you
still on the phone? You tagging people in the thing or something? Shit.
Why you want to fight me or something?
Because I'm supposed to be.
I think you want to fight.
Having this debate / conversation.
Let's do it then. Come on.
And you all in your shit.
Come on, Willis.
Come on, Willis. But yeah, man, you don't even know where we at with it, huh?
I don't know where we at.
That's a fucking shame, dog.
Yeah. Let me tell you how much you drive me right now. Like, I'm trying to get people up here so they can listen to us.
Man, they gonna listen. They gonna listen on YouTube. They gonna come back and listen after we finish.
Listen, learn, look, and see, huh?
The people we want on here is the people that's interacting with us, that's asking us questions, that's giving their feedback.
Whatever. Look.
That's what we like up in here.
Women, get y'all joint accounts at all costs, okay?
At all costs.
How
you go at all costs?
Go up to them. Tell them, look, this how it's gonna be. We're gonna go to the bank and we're gonna lie and say we married. We're gonna get this joint account.
So you wanted that bad? Like what? Like why?
We don't want it that bad. I'm just fucking with you.
Oh, okay.
We really like you making it an issue. It's really not an issue.
I'm not making it an issue. I'm making it a conversation.
It's not an issue. You said it's a sensitive subject for
a
most
lot
men.
of men. Yeah.
But it's really not. It's just for you.
Every man came on here agree with me because we need to have our space.
How is that your space? We doing this together. How is it your space?
Everybody
you have your own
space.
account. You have your own account.
Right.
So you have your space. The one we get together is our space.
So what if you don't have your own account?
Say for instance.
What if you just have your own space?
I have a home and you have a home. We get married. We move in one together. That's our joint home. You have one for yourself. I have one for myself, and we have one together. It's the same thing with a bank account. That's how I feel.
Yeah, it just comes with different responsibilities.
What's the different responsibility? It's the same shit.
And now you gotta answer to somebody else.
You still gotta answer to somebody else at this home.
Shit,
and the one we share together, you still have to say, look, I got some friends coming over. It's the same thing. I got some friends coming over.
Nah, if I had my
you still gotta tell me you got friends coming over.
Nah,
you can't just let your friends just pop up.
Not if I had my beach house. My beach house and my friends going over there. I don't have to say you. Hey, my friends going by the beach house.
That's for your house. That's your house by yourself. That's what I'm talking about. I said, but the joint one we have together, you gotta ask me. It's the same thing with a bank account. I don't need to know what's going on in your account, but the one that's going on, what's going on in our joint account, I need to know about.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
And I say that brings about arguments that.
So buying a house together bring about arguments too.
Arguments and account not the same thing. I mean, houses and joint account not the same thing.
Yes, it is.
Nah.
Yes, it is. It's the same
because
thing. You got something together, and you trying to make it seem like it's just yours by yourself. It's not just yours by yourself. It's our account. It's our house.
Not all the time.
It's our car.
Sometimes it is you by yourself, but y'all together.
What?
Sometimes it is.
What you talking about?
I'm talking about if both parties not putting in.
Yeah.
Then it's you by yourself.
If only if both parties are not putting in.
Only.
Only if both parties are not putting in can you feel this way. But if both parties are putting in, why you not happy with it?
So what if I'm putting in 5?
Doesn't fucking matter. We putting it together. I'm not making the money you make, so I can't put in what you put in.
So what if you putting in 5 and I'm putting in 1?
I still cannot expect you to put in. You can't match my shit if you're not making what I'm making. That's
right.
Period.
But why not? If you get to that point, we might as well just put in what I can't match, and leave the rest of your money in your account. Like if you could put in 5, but all I could put in 2. You just put in 2. I put in 2 to match you, and you put your other 3 in your account.
However you want to do it, honey.
But what if
that other person not making no money at all, right? What does the joint account go then? Do you get rid of it?
If one of the people not putting no money in?
They're not making no money to put nothing in.
The only thing you do with that is if y'all have that relationship to where you can trust her and you
Why it gotta be her? It could be a him.
I'm speaking on the man's behalf. I can't say you can trust him because I'm not gonna have a joint account with another dude.
I don't know.
Fuck you mean you don't know? Get the fuck.
Bruh.
But if me and you could trust each other like that and my bad, y'all. Balling came through. I told you, dog. My nigga said, fuck no. Like,
when you get married, because I'm sure gonna say, girl, get that joint account.
Dudes really don't rock with that shit, and it be because they don't want fuss over the money that they putting in there. Like, they don't want to have the answer.
Why you gotta fuss?
Because most of the time, if I got to answer to you or let you know what I'm doing with the money I just put in there, that's a problem.
Once you put it into that account, that's our money. That's not just yours no more. It's our.
I'm telling you,
okay. But you have money of your own. You save your money and then you can spend it how you want. Partner. You can put money in there. You can save money in your own account. You can have a savings for yourself.
You can.
And you can spend your money. How the fuck you won't spend your own money? Come on now.
But I'm saving that money.
I don't hear that.
That's why it's in the goddamn savings account.
But this is savings too.
No, it's not savings.
That is. It's only there for your bills, your vacation.
And then some people don't do it. Like you saying
Christmas.
you do that.
Merry Christmas.
But what if people just put money in together just to save it? What if it's the other way around now? Now you putting that money in there just to save that money, and you using your other money for bills and stuff like that.
Right.
And now I want to get something just dropped.
You still gotta call me, Pots and Wine.
That's what I'm saying. But I gotta call you on the money that I put in there.
Call me and let me know what's up.
Like if
I'm not saying I have the right to say no.
What about, like,
I'm not saying that.
Like
I'm not saying the person has the right to say no.
I'm just giving you the mindset of a dude that feel like he's obligated to not have to answer questions about that money. So if they got $1,300 in the account and I know I put $1,000 in that bitch and I want to get some shoes dropping, I just want to get some shoes that's like $250. Now I know you put $3 up in there, but I put $1,000. I'm trying to get that $250 right quick because I don't want to go into this other money that we use for bills and stuff. Now I gotta call you. Now I gotta be like, hey, I'm going into the account. I want to get something. You be like, oh no, that's not what that account for. We can't, like, that's how fussing start when it comes to me, and that's why a lot of dudes feel like they don't rock with that shit because
I'm not saying that we have the right to say yes or no.
But y'all have the right
but
to
we
start
have
fussing.
the right to know.
To know?
To know.
What we doing?
Let me know that you about to spend some money. Don't just go up in there and just start spending.
She didn't say let me know first.
That's the same fucking thing, nigga.
Asking and letting you know is not the same thing.
Okay, well, she said ask. I said just let me know. Let me know what you about to do with the money.
But you speaking on all women. All women don't think
that's
like
her.
you.
That's Janae.
Why you have to say her name?
That's not unique. That's not Sandra. That's not Danielle. That's not Bria.
I'm saying everybody's name on you, bitch. Now you putting everybody government on there.
That's just her.
But it's just something about sharing.
Okay, so men don't like to share.
Facts.
Got it.
Facts.
Y'all share bitches all the time, though. Facts.
That's definitely going in the clip.
I'm just saying.
That's definitely going in the clip. That's not more important than our space.
Okay.
Now you gotta take a drink. I'm saying if it's somebody that we sharing, I know I rocked with her and now he rocking with her. She can't be that important. My space way more important than that.
It's real.
So it is what it is. So yeah, you can say we don't have no problem with sharing the females because we don't have no choice. Because there's so many of us and so less of y'all that we just keep running across the same people. Everybody. Everybody run across the same people.
Especially here, huh?
Oh, especially down here. It's been so small.
Isn't it though?
Facts. It's definitely small. It's definitely not like when I was in Houston. When I was in Houston, I'll see a chick and don't see her no more because Houston's so damn big. For like the next 3-4 months. New Orleans, you see a chick, you see her that next weekend at the second line.
True.
And you see the chick you met before her at the same second line.
Janae said, Edwin said, fuck this and left the room.
See? And that's why I wanted to talk about this because...
I'm going to call him up. Instead of open that account.
This is why I wanted to talk about it because a lot of dudes feel like that. And it's a touchy subject that some dudes just let it be. But some dudes hold that shit in and be like, man, this shit getting on my nerves. And it just be that small shit that can really hurt a relationship. That it's something that you should sit down, really break down the rules on talking to each other.
Rules, okay, we got rules
So bank account now.
It gotta be if it's joint. You said that.
Okay,
As long as
so
I
do
call
we sit
you.
down and break down the rules before getting in a relationship?
Yeah.
What's the rules before getting in a relationship?
It depends on who you with, because everybody got different.
Through these fucking rules of having a bank account, which is not that.
The Belgian.
Yeah, it's not that bad to me to open a bank account together once you're married. Once you're married, I keep saying. But
what?
you got rules. I'm still tripped out off of that part.
No, like how you say we should get in touch with each other, let the other person know, hey, I'm about to spend this, just so you can know exactly.
That's it. But that's
where the money came from. How many times out the month y'all gonna try to put into that account?
As much as you get paid.
You might not be able to do that.
As much as you get paid.
But I'm saying, like, that's what I'm talking about. Just setting some ground rules to make sure the shit runs smooth.
Right.
So y'all don't fuss. Y'all don't make this shit a problem to where it puts a dent in your relationship. Cause some dudes.
I think money gonna put a dent in a relationship no matter what. No matter if it's a joint account, your account, my account, no account. Money gonna always put a strain on the relationship.
It's gonna put a strain on it, but so, it's even more.
Whether you have a joint account or not, it really doesn't matter.
Nah, when you had a joint account,
matter.
Yeah, it's just like bringing the kid into the mix. If it's just me and you and we got married, that's different than me bringing the kid into the mix and we got married. It's a different responsibility. Dog, your faces be priceless at me, boy. You been to knock my head off if you can kill a nigga with a look. Since we talking about
knocking nigga, no. Not there.
Nah, we ain't talking about
I thought you was going there, my bad.
Nah, boy. Even with the sharing. Nah.
Sharing is caring. Ask the children.
That's actually gonna be the name of this podcast.
Sharing
is caring.
Just,
just to let you know, you're reading my mind. Just
get off your phone.
Nah, I use my phone for a purpose.
I use mine for a purpose too.
The purpose of my phone is to stay on track on what I want to speak about. I'm not on Instagram flipping and scrolling on my shit. But speaking on this, how you feel about losing yourself in a relationship? Not being the individual that you once were when you're joined with somebody else. How you feel about that as a woman? Do y'all fall back to the point to where you don't feel like you're yourself anymore when you get into a relationship to where you find yourself not doing the things you used to do?
If you were a woman who's raised to be strong and you always heard you don't need a man for shit, you do lose a little bit of yourself because you trying to soften up a little bit just for him. So when you do that, you lose just a little bit, maybe a lot of it.
Maybe a lot of it
because you want to play into what he needs and what he wants. Because if you're a woman who don't need a man for nothing, you feel like he shouldn't need you for nothing.
Right.
So when he said
need each other for something.
When he said, "I need you to wash these clothes," you be like, "Bitch, you wash your own clothes."
Bitch, you've been washing your clothes your whole life. You can't wash your clothes now.
Right. Or you can play into it and be like, "Okay, I'll wash your dirty drawers. I'll do anything for you."
So you'll humble yourself for his ego.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. And we do that a lot. So that takes away from who we are as a person. And when other people see us that knew us prior to you, they'll be like, "You were never like that before.
You acting different like that."
Yeah. So I think that's why we also lose a lot of friends too.
As females.
Because
a lot of males keep their friends because most of them guys, most of them don't change, but they do change. And you see the change in them when they bring their girl around.
Only when they
bring their girl around, you see the change in them. So, but with y'all most of the time, y'all see that change all the time.
Yeah.
You'll see when the guy's not around, when you with your friends, because you're gonna act a certain way. When your guy not around, but then when your guy get around, you probably gonna act that same way.
Yeah, I think women need to.
What? Come on, your lips moving and you want to say it, but it's like you're biting your tongue like you don't want to let it out.
I found that in myself that I did lose a lot of who I was prior to getting with you. Like, I was more outgoing before I met him, and now I try to pull back.
Damn, you was more outgoing than you are now. I mean, you were when we got together, because you was outgoing as a mother.
So what I'm saying is, I knew a lot of guys, right? And when I got with you, I think I didn't want you to know that I knew a lot of guys, because that can be perceived as something else.
Right.
So
that could be perceived as two things: either you the cool chick that all the guys want to just hang with, or you the chick all the guys smash.
Yeah. So I didn't want the second part to run across your mind. So I think that I was like, okay, so when I see my friends in public, I say, hey, how you doing? Not ignore them. Hey, how you doing? How you been? But it ain't gonna be like, oh, I miss your friend, you know how men do when we out in public? Men run up to the girl, they waving the girl down, flagging her down, like, hey, how you? What's good? You ain't gonna come show no love.
Nigga don't do all that.
Yeah, you do.
Nigga wave, nigga like, hey, how you doing?
No, you do. Come on, stop.
We do not run over there and give hugs and be like, oh man,
you gonna grab ass and everything, even if that wasn't your friend like that.
No, you not about to do that, dog.
Where you get all that from?
Girl, you done got thick as a motherfucker, huh? God damn, why you wasn't this thick when I was singing, huh? Nothing like that. Stupid.
That's definitely where y'all go with it.
That is not where we go with it, because we don't want nothing to pop off.
We do lose. I don't know if men lose themselves. I know women do.
Some men do. It just depends on the person, because
I guess it depends on what they show that person when they first get to know them.
I think people lose themselves because they think the person is not gonna want to be with them anymore.
Be with who they are.
Who they really are. And they be afraid to show who they really are, because they think the person that they've been showing him or her this whole time, that's who they want. That's who they want to be with.
So that is true though, because all my relationships prior to you, I was a fighter.
Right.
But never wanted a man to hit me back, but I did fight. Right. And when I got with you, you wasn't taking that shit.
I nipped that shit in the butt quick. Because...
So, But
you still showed yourself. You didn't hide that.
I did.
It's not like you hit it.
I did.
And then...
I sure went for my move.
I fell in love with you, and then further on in the relationship, something happened, and then you just hit me out the blue, and like, where the fuck that came from? No, that been in you. So, yeah, when you brought that up first, and I'm like, we not about to do that. I ain't trying to go to jail, because I'm going to knock you clean out. But I'm not that dude.
Because his mama raised him right.
Yeah, my mama raised me right, bro. I'm a lover, not a fighter. I try to stay away from fighting, bro. People don't like to fight no more. When they get their ass whooped, shit happens.
Definitely comes
back.
So,
yeah, like, shit happens. Like, it don't make no sense to fight no more. Like, niggas feel played for the... Yeah. You can sneak a nigga, you can get one good lick on him, he feel played.
You in a relationship?
Yeah, you definitely
some parts are good and some parts are bad.
And I think I think to build a healthy relationship, your partner should be able to see that and want you to bring more of yourself out to let you know, hey, you can be yourself around me. Because if you can't be yourself around me, who can you be yourself around?
If they never seen it.
If they never seen it,
how they gonna know that's not you? If they never seen you do nothing that you was used to doing, that you used to doing,
right?
How will they know to tell you, you could show me your real self? They won't know, because they ain't never seen
the only way they can find out is they hear shit. If they hear shit from other people, they be like, damn, man, I remember Neek from back in the day. Neek don't act like that, man. Neek cool as a fan. She be out chill. She ain't no inside person, like, So I could take that and put it towards this relationship and try to put it towards you and let you know, hey, if you're feeling uncomfortable in a relationship to where you can't be yourself, we might need to fall back. I need you, especially if we get to the point to where we won't marry each other. I need you to be your complete self.
How you get all the way there without being your complete self?
They got some people
You
that
showed this
can get
person a
that.
complete facade the
Yeah,
whole time.
the whole fucking time. And then that's
And
why.
now they about to get married to the fake you.
And that's why they got so many people that get
What you call it?
divorced.
The alternative?
Nah, the representative.
The representative.
Yeah,
now they about to
see-
get married to the
They
representative.
see the representative you. And then once y'all get married, that real motherfucker come out. And then like, oh no, I can't be with this nigga no more. Like,
no, huh?
that's why they be having so many divorces, because that's not the only reason, but that play a big ass part in it, to where people get unhappy and depressed, and the fact that they feel like they can't be themselves in a relationship with the person that they with.
Yeah.
That's just start taking a toll on them, man. And
True.
I just feel that.
Preach, pastor.
I just feel that you should be able to be you, your individual self, while in a relationship 100% of the time. 100% of the time. Because if you're not yourself 100% of the time, you can't give yourself to that relationship.
You won't be happy.
Exactly. And if you go back a couple episodes, my number one thing
It's sex.
is make no. is make sure we are happy. I couldn't even get it out. He says, make sure you throw that ass back. But just make sure you happy. So if you can't be yourself in this relationship, I don't think you're gonna be happy.
That's true.
And I hear a lot of people saying that they can't be an individual in a relationship because we are one now. There is no individuality in a relationship when you come together. And
So when
I don't
piss,
believe
you
in
piss
that.
just like that?
Huh?
When I piss, you piss just like that?
Just like that.
We not one like that, partner.
But nah, you gotta use the bathroom on your own. I use the bathroom on my
Yeah,
own. Like,
we not one like, I can't agree with that part.
on what part?
What you were saying, how people say,
No, that's how a lot of people say, like, that's when they say when you get married, you become one. And now, how you say you lose some of yourself.
Yeah.
Because you feel like you got to act a certain way around this person to make sure everything's copacetic.
if you don't like who I am,
you can get the fuck out.
good thing.
Good thing.
Good thing, pots and wine.
But yeah. Pots and wine, bro.
Pots and wine and some shit.
Oh,
What?
pots and wine. But yeah,
So you don't like me being me?
I love you
See
being
what I'm
you.
saying? See what I'm saying?
That's not you though. Pots and wine. I ain't never heard you say no shit like
You lying.
that.
I say it all the time. You are lying right now.
No.
Jonathan, stop sending videos right
But keep, know what I'm saying?
Keep going.
Nah, keep going in a relationship, but you have to self-care first. You can't lose yourself because of
Self-care
somebody
is the
else.
best care.
Right, you can't lose yourself because of somebody else. And speaking on that
And
individuality,
you gotta
that's
share
where,
if you care.
now you going to share, I can't know. You keep that account individual.
Share.
That individual. But if y'all do have a joint account,
Because we're one.
make sure that y'all have rules and guidelines to how y'all gonna make this shit work, because
You have rules and guidelines to how I'm gonna spend your money.
that's about it, man. That's about it. Well, I can't spend your money. We can spend each other money.
There we go.
Just gonna be mostly my money.
I'll buy you a little cheeseburger.
A little cheese, nigga. I don't want no cheeseburger.
You don't want that junior cheeseburger?
That 4 for 4. Stupid.
Yo, listen.
No.
What?
Nah, go ahead.
Go ahead. What you got to say?
Nah, just speaking on what we've been running and sharing is caring and.
I need another drink.
What?
Nah, I'm straight on this one. That been strong, but.
Cause you got more than me, partner.
Yeah, but.
Sorry.
You just
Go ahead.
leave me.
I'm sorry.
I was about to ask another question to you.
Go ahead, ask your question. I'm listening.
I'm gonna bring the question back, but
Where you put it?
it's in the freezer. What we probably gonna do next week is we're gonna go through the week asking our loyal fans, guests, what's a question they had in mind that they just want to hear a different opinion on that they're not used to hearing. Like what you want to hear from us and how we speak on what you've been thinking about. And when we bring up topics, we try to bring up topics that we think a lot of couples go through, some of the topics we go through. But next week, since it's going to be our 14th, this is episode 13, yeah.
Oh, Lord.
It's going to be our 14th episode. Teenagers now. It's going to be our 14th episode. It's going to be almost like a fan appreciation.
Uh-huh.
So it's like we're going to go through the week and we're going to get some stuff from y'all and see exactly what's on y'all mind. So we can hit y'all with that good old therapy. You heard me?
Therapy.
Hit y'all with that, what you might want to hear, what you might have a question about. Because I think if we do it like that, we'll be able to effectively knock it out for y'all instead of y'all just rapidly asking us questions as it go on here. But
yeah,
that's next week.
But that's next week. Now what's your
Back to
question?
no, I don't have no question now.
Back to regular school.
Yeah, I do have a question.
What?
When you talking about sharing is caring,
Sharon is Karen.
now staying as an individual, how hard is it for a female to be able to share her own space? Just like you said,
It's not hard. That's why we want to move in first
That's
week.
why y'all be wanting to move in so
First
fast.
week. It's not hard. It's not hard for us to. Nah, some women though, for real. Some women have it hard just like men. Because in our space, we have makeup, perfume, everything, in our house. And it could be all over the place.
Right,
But that's our house.
what do you call it? Organized chaos?
Yeah,
Organized
that's our house.
chaos.
We know where
Y'all
everything is.
at,
Yeah.
even if they got a pile of clothes in front of them.
That's right. So when we try to bring a man into that, it don't work out because
They fuck the floor up.
what they want us to do? They want us to
clean
up.
bro. Clean that shit up.
We ain't ready to do that.
Y'all ready to clean it up when
We
y'all
gonna
get
clean. We gonna clean when we want clean, and when we clean, we clean.
Right before I come over, that's the only time y'all clean. Like, bitch,
That's fine.
I'm about to come over there. Y'all
That's
start
fine.
picking all that shit
That's
up.
fine.
Yeah.
That's my shit. That's fine. I'm gonna know exactly what closet I stuffed it in.
Right. Now, is that a big part of trying to make it work in a relationship to
It
where
is.
you can?
It is. You want to show that man that you clean.
Right.
You want to show him that you know how to,
Well, not even just being clean, just sharing your space, period. Like, nah, it's two people going in the refrigerator. So some shit that you had, and I know a lot of dudes do this. I'm not the only dude. I'm about to
Yes,
put
you
myself
are.
out there.
Yes, you are.
I'm not the only dude. So it's like your girl put something in the refrigerator. She like, oh, she had a hot sausage po' boy. She left the other half in the refrigerator. I come home. I go in that bitch gone.
But that's my breakfast. Why
But
you
you
eat
come
my
back,
breakfast?
you come back, you like, what the fuck am I saying?
Why
What
you eat
in
my
there?
breakfast? Anybody say you gonna eat my breakfast?
So sharing your space like that, is it hard for y'all to be able to accept us in y'all space compared to other shit that you need to accept when it comes to
I'm gonna set down some ground rules.
You set down ground rules
I'm
with
setting
that?
down some ground rules.
Because I think that's the
Men set
hardest
down
thing.
ground rules too.
I think sharing a space, a living space, is the hardest thing for a couple.
You just said a bank account was. Make up your mind.
I
Is
said
it
the
your
bank
money?
account was for
or
a
your
couple.
living space? Okay.
I say for a guy, it's one of the hardest things.
Okay. So for a couple, it's sharing space.
For a couple, it's sharing space. Like for us to move in together,
Mm-hmm.
and share this space that we both been having our separate space this whole time.
Right.
This one, this shit get tough because
we gotta learn how to coexist.
fucking right, cause you do shit that gonna get on my nerves. I'm gonna do shit that's gonna get on your nerves. I come home, I just want to put sports in on and chill out for a little bit, and you come. Why you ain't talking to me? Why you ain't doing this? I think you need to take the trash out. Nigga need to unwind. Like, we don't need that jump on me as soon as I hit the door.
Because when y'all first come in the door, where y'all going? Straight to the bathroom. Y'all gonna be in there for 2 hours.
That's not everybody.
That's
Stop
y'all.
putting my business out there, bro.
That's every
That's
man.
not every dude.
Every woman I talk to that have a man say the same shit.
All right, we got some women on here. Y'all.
That's what I'm talking about. I talk to them and they say the same shit.
Every man that they live with go straight to the bathroom
Go
as soon as
straight
they
to
come
the
inside.
bathroom as soon as they come inside. And we had to get past that point because we thinking y'all coming inside and going
To
straight to the
wash the
bathroom.
balls off?
Yeah, you already know.
Why the first thing y'all go to?
But why you know it?
Why the first thing y'all
That's
go to? That's because I know how y'all think. Y'all motherfuckers
Real
crazy.
shit, see? Bria said true.
Because bread is crazy.
No.
That's the first thing y'all think
I'm talking
about.
about the shitting part, bro.
No, y'all think
Y'all
we going up
y'all
there to wash the balls
bathroom.
off. That's
Y'all
what
go
y'all
in the bathroom, y'all gonna be in there for a minute. Y'all gonna take your phones with y'all.
Cause bro, we gotta listen to music while we play the
Exactly.
game on the phone. We handling out. But okay. Answer this though.
Answer it.
Would you rather me do that or go to the bar for a couple of hours before I come home to unwind? Cause you know me as a bartender for years on top of years, that was the majority of my customers when I go to work at 5 o'clock. Majority of my customers was men that was unwinding before they went home. They needed to drink with the fellas. They didn't want to hit nothing when they first went inside. They wanted to get this fucking work day off their chest so now they could go home and give their wife.
Sitting there looking at the candy, huh?
No, and give their looking at the candy.
They sitting there watching all the young
Ain't
candy.
nothing wrong with looking at candy come through the door while you
Look
unwinding.
at that candy.
Then you go home to your wife or your girlfriend and
You need a drink? What you drink? Put that on my tab.
put that on my tab. Nigga don't have no tab. Nigga just be trying to stunt. So which
I let
one
him
was-
stunt too.
which
Yes,
one-
sir. I'm drinking the margarita.
See, now you going as
I'm sorry, go
the
ahead.
chick
I'm
getting a
sorry.
drink and we talking to you
I'm
as
sorry.
a
Come
wife.
on, man. Come on.
Which one would you rather? Would you rather me unwind in the bathroom or unwind at the bar?
I'd rather you unwind next to me.
I just gave
Go
you.
take your shower.
I gave you two
rub your
scenarios and you had to
back.
make your own.
I had to
motherfucking
make
scenario.
my own because I ain't like neither one of them.
Well, I can't come right next to you when I come inside because I'm fucking dirty.
I said go take your shower, then come right out. After
What
you
is
take
right
your
out?
shower,
How
go
long
take
you
a
think a man
shower
gonna go
and
inside?
come out. Take a shower. How long it take you to take a shower? Not go in the bathroom, take a shit, shave when you don't need to shave. Like you gonna sit there, play on the phone while the water running in the shower. You still playing.
Next
Come
to
on,
me.
see, unwind next to me. That's what I'm saying.
But I'm gonna be next to you after I get out the bathroom.
Okay,
See?
so now I'm gonna come unwind with you.
Danielle
Then. I'm gonna come to the
Danielle
bathroom.
say, let that man relax.
I'm gonna let him relax right next to me in the bathroom. I'm gonna come sit on the counter while you shit.
That boy, I ain't say this that long shit conversation. This is always a conversation. They always say our shits take too long. And they just, everything about us not being around them,
Facts.
it take
Facts.
too long.
Facts.
Like,
Facts. I'm gonna.
if they had a sofa in the bathroom and they could chill on the fucking sofa while you taking the shit,
I'm coming sit on the counter and
that'd
make my
be
ass cheeks hurt.
okay. Huh?
I'm coming sit on the counter and make my ass cheeks hurt while I'm sitting there.
Come sit on the counter
So how was your day?
while I'm trying to.
Yeah,
that
cause
shit is uncomfortable, bro.
Listen, you giving the game too much energy.
But I'm saying,
I
if
need
I'm giving
some
this
of-
toilet some energy, I
I'm
don't
need
want
some-
you sitting in that
Okay,
bitch watching
so-
me get a
so
toilet some
listen.
energy.
So listen, your schedule run like this, right? You get off, you get home an hour after you get off, right?
Right.
So after that, that's already an hour.
I was gone.
Okay. After that, you come home, you're in the bathroom for another 2 hours. That's 3 hours, right?
Facts. We going off of my personal schedule?
Yeah.
I'm about to fuck your head up.
Then you get out. Then you get out the bathroom.
Go ahead.
You play with the children for another hour and a half. When my time come in there? Right
Hey.
before you go to sleep?
That ain't
When you,
here, bro.
when
We
you
got
like this right here?
rubbing your head while I'm sleeping.
Yeah.
So
come
after
on,
I finish
pet
playing
me.
with the kids, I
Don't
gotta go
pet
to
me.
sleep after that
Don't
because I
pet
gotta
me.
go to work.
Yeah.
So after I do that cycle, right? For them
Right.
2 days.
Right.
After I do that cycle for them 2 days, what I'm doing for them next 3 days after them 2 days?
I'm counting.
Huh? What I'm
He
doing?
said, who's counting? I said, I'm counting.
Always come. Motherfucker act like she a
What?
Matt genius. You know?
Don't play with me.
That boy. So what I'm doing for them next 3 days after them 2 days back to back like that?
Spending time with the children, or still in the bed, or talking about this podcast.
Not at all. I'm off for the next 3 days. You have me for the next 3 days. Back to back to back.
I don't know why he lying to y'all.
You and the kids.
Me and the children have to beg for time.
Y'all don't have to beg for time.
We have to beg for time because he's still gonna be in the bathroom for hours upon hours, just sitting there.
Nah.
And he go to the bathroom when he off. He in the bathroom 3 times a day.
No, you tripping.
Okay, that's 6 hours.
You in the bathroom for 6 hours out the day. Like I'm at work. You tripping, son. But yeah, bro, I think everybody need their space.
Yeah, they do. That's true.
But it's hard to get your space when you around somebody that just want to sit on your lap wherever you go. And why are you staring at me like that?
I'm listening.
Oh. But
I'm reading your lips. So
You reading my lips?
Make sure you're saying everything the right way.
oh, it's coming out the right way. He told you be cool. Be cool, bruh. About to hurt a nigga, you hear me? But yeah, everybody need their space, and I know that y'all would rather us be here than be at a bar.
Right.
So if I come in and I go use the bathroom and I unwind, take a nice long shower, let me do that because that's better than me being an alcoholic at the bar, not even trying to come home and then when I come home, I still got to take a shower. You see what I'm saying? So let nigga do us in the bathroom. We gonna come out, we gonna be with y'all. We gonna be with y'all for the rest of our life anyway.
Mm.
So let us get our unwind time to ourselves. Y'all didn't had all day to be away from us.
How?
To be away from us?
How?
Because we was at work.
We didn't want to.
Y'all wanted to come punch in with us and everything.
When your time card there, we gonna punch that bitch
No.
twice a day.
He ain't never lied. Read that comment. No, she can't stand that fucking game, dog.
No, so I don't want nobody to send him nothing about
What?
the PlayStation
The PlayStation
5.
Oh yeah.
Don't send him nothing because he's not getting one.
Shit.
His phone
What you
take up
think-
too much time.
What you think that man cave going towards?
See,
That PlayStation 5
and
going in
man
that
cave
bitch.
about to turn into a movie theater. I'm about to be in there watching
Hey.
movies every day. I don't even eat popcorn. I'm about to be eating popcorn in.
Gonna be a kernel popping motherfucker.
Ain't no friends coming to watch this TV, you know.
Ain't no friends coming to watch it. They gonna have PlayStation 5 on deck and that boy with the big screen.
Not happening.
Oh.
I can't do it.
What you mean you can't do it?
I can't compete with a PlayStation, bro. I cannot compete with a game system.
You are a game system.
Am I intricate?
Yes. Anything else? Do you have buttons I can press? Yes.
Yes, I do.
Do I enjoy playing with you? Of
No.
course.
Keep going now. I'm not here for it. I'm definitely not here for it. Okay.
The US 5, huh?
Lord have
The
mercy.
unique checks not a 5. Let's get it. What the hell does this mean? What the hell does GKD?
That's Denver? Is that Denver?
No.
Because I don't know what
Nah,
that
that
is.
gotta be an acronym for something, dog.
Spell it out.
That can't be then doing that, bro. That gotta be. But no. That's what's
I told
up.
you. I told you. I know how.
You know your little baby, bro.
I know I ain't tripping.
But yeah,
I'm
man.
like, I'm trying to read it. I'm like, GK girl kill. I don't know.
Girl killed Dick. He going to hell. That's what that means? GKDHGH.
Wait. What time we started?
Start at 8:30. It's almost
No,
that
we
time.
didn't start at 8:30.
Well, nah.
Like
we probably
8:40.
yeah. We doing good, bro. But yeah, this topic been real. Bro. Sharing is caring. It's just hard to share your space. Hard to share your bank account.
And hard to share the real person of who you are.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Mm.
But if you think back on everything that we talked about, all this shit worked with being yourself and somebody being able to accept you for who you are. When it comes to sharing the account, they gotta trust you. When it comes to you being yourself, they gotta know who you are personally, inside and out, so you can be yourself. Because you don't want to lose yourself. And sharing your space just gonna come with y'all. Y'all gotta realize y'all gotta let us do us. Period.
And y'all gotta let us do us. Period. My clothes gonna be here. My makeup gonna be there. My perfume gonna be here. And leave my shit alone. Don't touch it.
Nah.
Period.
That shit gotta go.
What? Well, we can't work out then.
Let me
That
use
ain't
the
gonna work.
bathroom.
That ain't gonna
You
work.
keep your shit off the floor.
No, that ain't gonna
We
work.
gonna be good.
No, it ain't.
My shit not gonna be on the floor.
No, that don't work like that.
That do work like
It
that.
don't work like that.
Well, this one been real.
Hasn't it been?
That's your follow-up now? Like, that's gonna be your catchphrase every time I say it's been real? That's gonna be your salaikum salam.
What?
You know how niggas say assalamu alaikum?
He must have
Huh? What you say?
What's going on?
This motherfucker always talking under a breath.
What that do?
But yeah, it's been your favorite couple podcasts.
And as always,
We are sponsored by YFB Premium Cocktails. All the years on YFB event page. This page right here that we shooting this live
get your
on.
Blue Magic or your
Do it, Floyd.
Not just going to do it because you pointed it out, man.
And I'm thinking about bringing another flavor within these next 2 to 3 weeks.
Y'all get ready.
We're gonna come out with a new bottle, you heard
That
me?
killer right there, a new bottle.
You gotta come out with the new bottle with the
bottle.
logo, bro. With the new logo on it.
A new bottle.
Collect the items, you heard me? Collect all 3, you heard me?
Is that right?
Yeah, if you got the first 2, you collected. You got one more about to come out. But follow us on your favorite couple podcasts on Instagram. The full episode from episode 10 is about to be up. No, episode 11 is about to be up tonight. I just dropped a clip for it today. It's about to be up tonight. If you missed it, gonna be up on YouTube. About if a baby can save a relationship. So that one's gonna be up on YouTube. The next one, 12, is gonna be up by this weekend. And 13, which we doing now, gonna be up that next week. So it's been real as always. I had fun.
It was super fun tonight, y'all.
And she thought it wasn't gonna be that fun.
It was.
But she didn't know we were talking about sharing is caring. I'm a whole teddy bear over here, you heard me? Care Bear stereo. But it's been real. Your favorite couple podcasts.
Thanks for joining us.
We out.